guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a video. If you are new to the Career Savage community, Career Savage is all about providing relevant and up-to-date advice to working professionals and especially college students so that you guys are making informed career decisions. If you ever have any questions about topics or advice that you might need, make sure you leave a comment down below. That's generally where I get ideas on what videos to film and what advice to give to you guys. But today, I'm gonna be giving you somewhat of a life update. In another one of my videos, I mentioned that I moved. So I'm still living in Los Angeles, but I live on the outskirts of downtown. I absolutely love my apartment. I will do a home tour eventually when I have actual furniture, show you guys what it looks like, what my apartment looks like, empty as well as furnished. So in addition to moving, I also quit my job, and I'm not gonna name the company that I left, but I will be talking about why I left and how I knew it was time to just move forward and move on to the next best thing. So let's get started and get right into the video. So I was working as a senior regulatory affairs manager, and honestly, I really did like my job at first. It was a great place to work, a great place to grow. I got the opportunity to do so many things. It was a great stomping ground for me to move on to the next phase in my career. And honestly, moving up to senior manager and only working in regulatory affairs since like 2016, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 5 years. Being a senior manager with 5 years of experience, I thought was really awesome because I'm like getting the opportunity to grow quite quickly. But at the same time, I realized that I was doing almost twice the work. I was probably doing the work of a director or a higher, maybe even higher than that. So I had to take a moment back and really ask myself, is this the right place where I need to be? So one thing I realized honestly is sometimes companies get really comfortable with the amount of effort that you pour into them. Any company I work for, I give it 150%. I will never give half of my passion. I will never give half of my work, my ambition. I will never give half. I will always give 100 because that speaks to my work ethic and my credibility. So whenever I want to move on to the next thing or start my own thing in my space of regulatory affairs, it would be that much easier because I have the credibility. People will always say, well, she does the work and she does it well. So that's one thing. But when companies get comfortable, they start to forget about you. And they start to think that, okay, it's okay to take advantage of this person because we know that she's always gonna do her best no matter what. So I found out that my company was paying my direct reports more than me. And that was like 11 or 12% more than me. I alerted a higher person in my organization of the issue, and they literally said there was nothing they could do about it. Well, okay then, I'll do something about it. I think it's absolutely absurd to underpay someone who is responsible for business development, who is responsible for actual consulting and doing the regulatory affairs work, who is also responsible for people management. Granted, I was given the opportunity to do these things, but if somebody's taking on more responsibility, you need to pay them for that added responsibility that they're taking on. If I'm also contributing to developing the company in general, in terms of not just talking to clients and going to conferences and stuff like that, but also coming up with innovative ideas to make sure that the company remains relevant, you need to pay somebody for that kind of work that they're doing. I was not. And my direct report accidentally forwarded me some information that I didn't need to see in terms of their compensation package, and that's how I found out. It was nothing but God that showed me that sign, because other than that, I would have been just happy, smiling, oh my God, I love my job, only to find out that these people are underpaying me and undervaluing me and overworking me. Anyway, so when I found that out, I brought it to someone's attention. They said there was nothing they could do about it. From that moment, I realized, okay, these people actually don't care about me. So I turned on the feature on my LinkedIn page saying that I was looking for new work. And I kid you not, I had interviews within like a few weeks. I interviewed with 5 companies and I got offers from all 5. And I think that was even more of confirmation that, wow, I'm actually good at what I do. I actually have the knowledge. I have the educational profile. Let me just add that I have my master's. One of the people who reported into me did not have any advanced degree. Another person who reported into me actually had no science degree at all. And I had more years of experience than this other person who sent me the stuff. But anyway, it was beside the point. So nobody can tell me that it was because I didn't have the experience or that I didn't have the educational background, because I had both, and you were still underpaying me. So anyway, yeah, I interviewed with all 5. When somebody highest up in the company found out that I was, leaving potentially, they threw everything at me. They threw money, they threw opportunities, they threw career path growth, all these types of stuff. And I thought to myself, a company that actually cares about my development and my growth is going to make sure that I'm happy at all moments. Your most valuable employees, you're watching them consistently. You're tracking their growth, you're developing them, you're spending time with them. Honestly, for a while, I managed myself. The second manager I got was amazing, but the first manager I had, I literally managed myself. So yeah, that's why I left the company, because they were underpaying me and overworking me, and I just saw my value in other places. And other companies were throwing way more money at me and a higher title. So now I officially work as an associate director of regulatory affairs for a company in California. And I couldn't be any more happy and thrilled. I literally jumped. I was only a senior manager for 9 months, from senior manager to associate director. And I can tell you right now, even though I only have 5 going on 6 years of direct regulatory affairs experience, if I wanted to get a job as a director, I could do so in the coming years. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna leave my new job, because I actually really like my new job and I have no reason to leave. But it just is a testament that you cannot let companies blind you in thinking that they actually care about your development. You have to advocate for yourself, and you have to honestly think of your own career development. It's not always gonna be that people are gonna be looking out for you, because sometimes they don't. So after I left the company, there was an idea that actually kind of coincides with the Kyyah Savage platform. I never tell anybody about Kyyah Savage in the professional workplace. And I will talk about that in another video, where I talk about office politics and protecting your visions and your ideas. The company ended up using an idea that I had talked about. And I'll save the whole story for when I actually make that video, but it's just crazy to me, because it was a full, even more of a testament to say that I left the company for the right reasons and I needed to leave at that moment in time, and that other people saw my value where they didn't. Why is it that other companies were willing to make me an associate director, but my own company, literally the day I was gonna put in my 2 weeks notice was when they were like, oh my God, don't leave. We feel like you're gonna leave. Well, obviously you guys took advantage of me. But yeah, that's why I quit my job. So if you feel like your employer is taking advantage of you, or you feel like it's just no longer the place for you, you don't feel like you can grow, I always talk about on my channel, quit, move on. If they don't value you, believe me, somebody else will. And it's not even coming from like a cocky place or a I'm so great at everything, because I'm not. I don't know everything at all, but one thing that I will always do is work my hardest to do my best. That's all I can promise. So if you're feeling in the same space or positioning and you want to talk to me about it, or talk to anybody about it, talk to someone. But if you want to talk to me, go on KyyyahSavage.com and book time for a consult. I hope you guys really liked this video. I love when I'm able to talk to you about things that actually happen in my personal life. If you're struggling with your job right now, leave some comments down below. Engage with people within the Kyyah Savage community. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.